Let's kick it. Chillin' with Blues, fix it. Talking about that RC life. And kick it. Welcome to Blues, fix it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Kick It with Louis Fix It. And today we got the Mojave back out once again. So I'm bringing out today because in the unboxing I kept going on, yo man, this baby is big, this baby is huge, man. I love the way this thing look. And honestly, I love the way this thing look. I took her out. I had her out all day with me. I ain't do no videos, so, you know, I'm just getting used to it. You know, I don't do videos on everything. Sometimes I just take it out just to run it so I can get used to it, you know, because it's a new RC, and I want to see how she run comparing to all the other vehicles. So I just took her out, let her run back and forth, rip back and forth, you know, adjust the little things. So today what I want to do, I want to give you guys a full view on how big this baby is. You know, so I'm gonna do a couple measurements. I got my measuring tape out here. It's a 40 footer, but don't. It's kind of big, but you know, it's a big car. Nah. So I'm gonna give a couple measurements on how it is, and I'm gonna grab one of the 6S's. Cause this one's supposed to be the same as the Creighton is not big enough. The Fireteam and the Bigrock is supposed to be the same thing, identical. Only thing that's different is the shock towers, the shocks on it, the arms, and the tires. Well, the way it's built to put the body on it, the chassis area of it supposed to be the same thing. But let's give a quick measurement for this baby, and from front to back. Now, when I say front to back, I mean complete the back of everything to the front. So we're gonna give a quick measurement on the whole thing that is there. From there, and we coming up, and we are about 29 inches length, 29 inches. And on this, I don't think the body comes outside, just in case the body do come outside. And I'm going off the front. The front is wider a little bit. Looks to be a little bit wider than the back, but I'm gonna just go off the width of the front, and we're gonna call this 14 inches wide. So we're looking at 29 inches in length, 14 inches width. The height of it, let me get her all the way up. There she go. Let me get her all the way up, and let's see what this one is. What's the height of her? The height, we are looking at 11 inches high. So we got a 29 inches in length, 14 inches in width, 11 inches in height. I don't think none of my other 1.7s is this big. The height, yes. The width, because the tires is so big, the width, yes, of course. The width is definitely wider than this because my other bashes, my tires is big. All my tires is big on all my bashes besides the Creighton. I got the back flips on the 1.6, but I mean on the Machete, but that's the 1.6 scale. So, wow. So yes, this one is definitely the width of it. And when the body is mostly the whole thing. The tires, it ain't no tires coming out of this or nothing. It's the whole thing is the body, front to back, side to side. The height of it, all body. So this thing is body. Whew, that's what got me. When I saw it, I was like, whoa, this thing is huge. And I'm just talking about the body of it is huge. Sweet. That's definitely a good plus on it. Definitely a good plus. So that's the size of this baby. So let's line this baby up with, let's get the Bigrock. I'm gonna throw the Bigrock up on the table, and I wanna see the appearance of the inside, of the chassis of it, and how it's built on the inside. Let me get this body off and get everything ready with all three of them on the table, and I wanna see the difference inside of the body of these three monsters. All right, so now we got all three of them lined up. We got the Mojave, we got the Fireteam, and we got the Bigrock. So, first difference that's in all of them is the side panels. This one got the side panels somewhat like the Bigrock, but the Bigrock is up higher. This one is a little bit lower, and then this one got these little arches on the side of it. The Fireteam, no side panels, just got the little plastic on the bottom that holds up these two pieces on the side. Right? On the Bigrock, like I said, this one got the tall walls on the side, and that pretty much protecting the full body. So as far as the protection to keep dust out, I think the Bigrock got it. The Fireteam don't have nothing around there. The Fireteam is made to just go crazy. But the Fireteam body do go down and lock on these pieces, so the body of it kind of covers the whole thing, instead of it having a shell on the side like that. So the Fireteam, yes, that kind of do keep the dust out with the body coming around the whole thing, locking onto these tall pieces here. The Mojave, the body do come out this far, and the tires is in the body. So with the Mojave, as far as keeping the dust out, I think the Mojave is a more possibility that you'll get dust inside of your chassis area with the Mojave than the Bigrock. Than the Fireteam and the Bigrock. So that's not stopping nothing for bashers like us, because we know how to wash our cars, we know how to keep them clean. So that's not stopping nothing. We just comparing them to see what's the difference. So when you get inside, the electronics, same ESC, same motor, same servo. ESC, motor, servo. Can we see that? Yes. Servo, same servo. ESC, motor, servo. Electronics and all these babies are all the same. Chassis, all the same chassis. ARA7604V2, ARA7618, ARA7612. It's named different, but all of these chassis are the same. This brace on the top, all the same. I believe they all the same length, and I believe they all the same. Just the Bigrock got a black one. This piece on the top, the body mount that holds the body in place, they all different, but they serve the same purpose. Honest, if you ask me, it looked like the Mojave and the Bigrock is the same. Now, all of the Bigrock and the Fireteam came with a fan. The Mojave didn't, but the Mojave got enough room where I could put my DKKY inside there. So I'm happy it didn't come with a fan, because I probably would have left the regular fan inside there. Next thing, the shock tower. The shock tower on this one is a lot shorter. If you see it inside there, it's a lot shorter than the shock tower on the Bigrock and the Fireteam. The Bigrock and the Fireteam got the same shock towers, but the Mojave one is different. And I understand it got the body on it, and it's not a basher. It's not a basher like these ones. It got the body on it, so it got to sit down lower to let the body sit low enough. The body mounts, all different. No. Well, this body mount is different. It's the same type of body mount as the Mojave, but it's not as big. All the bumpers is different. All of the bumpers is different. Front and back. We're not even counting on that because all the bodies is different. The arms on them, all of your control arms, everything, all of this on a Fireteam and on a Bigrock is absolutely the same. On this one, on a Mojave, it's the same, it looks the same, but these ones is shorter. These ones not as wide as the Bigrock and the Fireteam. And that is because this one is not as wide as the Bigrock and the Fireteam. It's a totally different outlook of the car than those two. What else? The shocks, the Bigrock and the Fireteam, identical shocks, front and back. The Mojave, they look, let me get a close look on them. No, they the same. They are the same. The Mojave, the front is shorter than the front on the Bigrock, but the thickness of it looks to be the same. On the back, it looks to be the same to me. Just these ones is red. Definitely looks the same to me. I got them all at different heights, but it definitely looks the same to me. Now, if you see the wheelbase from all of them, now, yes, the Mojave tires is smaller than all of them. Let me get it. They keep rolling forward. There we go. The Mojave tires is smaller than all of them, but if you look at the center of each tire, all these tires, the wheelbase, all of them is the same. Don't matter the size of the tires, all of the wheelbase is the same from front to back. So comparing these three are pretty much, without the top on them, almost the same vehicle. They built different because the bodies on them is different. These two is heavy bashers. I don't look at the Mojave as a heavy basher. This one is definitely built to do totally opposite, not opposite, something totally different from what the Fireteam is built to do and what the Bigrock is built to do. But the chassis, everything, the electronics inside of it, everything is all the same. All right, man, so looking at all three of these, they're all the same vehicle. They just built different to do different, you know? But I gave you the size of the Mojave. Let me give you the size of the Bigrock, the Fireteam. Let's see what they is. Now, this one was 29 length, 14 width, 11 high, 11 in height, right? So for the Bigrock, for the Fireteam, we gonna go from front to back. We at 25. 25 from front to back. Now, going to width, I'm not gonna go to body, I'm gonna go to tires because that's the width of it. And the width definitely gonna be out more than that. So the width of this is, get all the way to the tire right there, is about 19 inches in width. The height, we are looking at about 11 and a quarter, give or take 11 and a quarter, 11 to 11 and a quarter. That's the Bigrock. Now the Bigrock compared to the Mojave, nowhere near as long as the Mojave. The Mojave had like 4 more inches more than the Fireteam. The width, crazy, way wider than the Mojave, but that's just because the way it's built with the long arms so you can bash, good bashing with it. And these big tires play a big big plus in that. And the height of them, almost the same. Maybe like a 1/4 inch difference with the Fireteam, a little bit taller. Now let's move on to the Bigrock. The Bigrock. Let's get all the way to that front bumper. Okay, so we are looking at 25 inches. 25 inches long, that was the same as the Fireteam. Yes. I believe that was the same as the Fireteam. Let me see that again. Yes, same as the Fireteam. 25 inches long. The width, what are we looking at? Looking at about, this one is almost 20. The Fireteam was 19. The Bigrock is almost 20. Let me get underneath, get closer. Yeah, the Bigrock is 19 3/4. The Fireteam was 18 1/2. The Bigrock is wider than the Fireteam. Looking at them, the Fireteam look way bigger than, way wider than the Bigrock. Wow. So in the height, let me see the height, what we got on the height. The height we are looking at, about, same thing, 11 1/2 inches. So the height of the Bigrock and the Fireteam is the same. The length is the same. The width, the Bigrock got it. And the Mojave, the width and the height is smaller than the Fireteam and the Bigrock, but the length of it is longer by about 4 inches. Because this was 29 and these is 25. So that's 4 inches. The Mojave is longer than the Bigrock and the Fireteam. Okay. I know putting the Vigilante next to the Mojave is like, come on, Lou. That is nowhere near the Vigilante. Yeah, the Vigilante is way bigger. It's way bigger, but as far as length, whoa. Okay, this is a 1/5 scale, and this is a true 1/5 scale. The Vigilante, she is big. The Mojave is a 1/7. That's 2 scales down. The Mojave was 29 in length, right? The Vigilante is 30. The Vigilante is truly. Let me make sure I'm giving the true measurements for it. Okay. The Vigilante is 1 inch longer than the Mojave. This is why I'm trying to show you guys this measurements and this how big this is. Now the Vigilante is huge. I could take the Vigilante and line it up like this to the Mojave, and the Mojave is only probably about 3 or 4. No, it's probably about 4 or 5 inches longer than the width of the Vigilante. This is how big the Vigilante is. But side to side, yes, the wheelbase of the Vigilante way longer. The height of the Vigilante way taller. I'm not even gonna measure it because this joint is big. This is a monster. But the length of it and the length of this is full body, all body length and width. All right, man. So that just was a quick comparison, size test with the Mojave, just to show you guys how big this baby is. Because when I got it out the box, I was like, wow, I really like that. This thing is huge, man. It impressed me coming out the box. I took it outside, and it's definitely showing off. It's definitely 100% is showing off outside. So I'm definitely falling in love with this baby. 100% I'm falling in love with this baby. But, you know, I hope this size comparison right here helped somebody out there. And if it did, definitely come back for more. If it didn't, definitely come back for more. And for anybody out there that just seeing this channel for the first time, make sure you go down there and hit that subscribe and turn on the notification before you get up out of here, so that the next time you could be the first one to see these videos, first one to like these videos, first one to share these videos, and the first one to comment. Because like I always say, talk to me and I'll talk back. So until the next run,